Let's try and find out which formula we should use when we are given a triangle with information. Our options are the sine rule, which can be used for a missing length or a missing angle, the cosine rule for missing lengths, and the cosine rule for a missing angle. So in our first example, we are given 7 centimetres, 6 centimetres, and x centimetres. So 3 sides there. The x length is the one we want to find. And we are given 95 degrees as well. So because we are given 3 sides and the angle opposite the side that we're trying to find, so if I was to call this capital A, that's lowercase a, then you might be able to see straight away which formula to use. If not, let's just insert everything else. Okay, so we know lowercase a, b, and c. Well, we're trying to find x, but we know it has a value there to find. And we know that we have the angle opposite this unknown length. Therefore, the formula that is going to work is the cosine rule for the missing length. The sine rule will not work because we don't have two angles to substitute in for this one. And we're not trying to find a missing angle. So let's just double check. A squared, that's our x, that's what we're trying to find, equals b squared plus c squared minus 2bc cos a. That will help you find x centimetres. In the next example, we're trying to find a missing angle this time. And we are given 10 centimetres and 12 centimetres, so only two sides this time, but we do have another angle inside the triangle. So let's label this one to see if that helps. If I was to call this capital A, this will be lowercase a, capital B, lowercase b, capital C, lowercase c. Notice that we don't have any information for lowercase c or capital C. So the cosine rule is not actually going to work here because I would need either all sides for the missing angle one. I'm not trying to find a missing length, so I can cancel these out. But let's just double check that the sine rule is going to work. So we have lowercase a, and we're trying to find x degrees, which is capital A. We also have lowercase b over capital B. So we would choose the sine rule, and we would only need the two ratios here, a over sine A and b over sine B, to help us rearrange for sine A to find x degrees. In the last example here, we are trying to find a missing angle again. So let's check what we are given. We have 3 sides this time, and your missing angle is here, x degrees. So if I call that capital A, I'm going to call this lowercase a, capital B here, and then C here. So we have 3 sides this time. So we know if we do have 3 sides, the cosine rule is going to work for the missing angle. Okay, now we don't have two angles, so the sine rule will not work here, but the cosine rule will definitely work. And it's not a missing length, so I can take out this one. So let's just double check. Cos A equals b squared plus c squared minus a squared all over 2bc. So the cosine rule for cos A is going to work here, and then we'll be able to work that out for x degrees. Okay.